Hello everyone, it's Lisa with Serenity Love here, and this is part 2 of learning about lack. And this is the answer to question number 2 that I had asked the first one. And if you have found this video and this interests you, please go back and watch the first video where let me tell you, I asked Spirit to describe lack to me in all ways that they could, please. And really, it's just the tip of the iceberg. That's truly all it is that I've got at this point, but it's a place to start. And what is important, the biggest thing to know at this point is that lack is the opposite of love. And where there is lack, there is not love. So we can't have both. We need to clear out lack so we can bring forth love. So this question is, how do I clear lack from my energy? And that's what I had asked. And that's what I will share with you now. Okay? So this is part 2. First off, we leave the past behind. Let it go. This brings forward negatives of the past and the anticipation of it repeating. Neither are true. Neither need to be true. I don't care if it's been true a zillion times before. Change it now. You can change it now. Doesn't always feel like it's that simple, but in reality, I know that I'm being told it is. I'm still struggling here. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to judge anyone for where they're at on their journey and how quickly they have learned a lesson and gone through something. There are challenges to all things, and I'm still working through that. I have not mastered this yet. I'll just say that. I haven't, but I am learning, and I am proud of the fact of where I am and how far I've come, as should you be. Okay? How can I clear my energy? Let's get back on point here. Leave the past behind. Find balance. Be emotionally balanced. Being emotionally balanced keeps you more heart-centered and out of your mind, okay, and here instead. Overall life balance ensures less procrastination, which translates to anxiety and feelings of overwhelmness. Allowing yourself to breathe through the tension, finding balance also allows yourself to breathe through the tension easier, and being able to see the bigger picture more clearly, okay? I've got pages of notes here, so I'm trying to keep it, and I ran right through the second one. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, how do we remove lack from our energy? We need to relax. It means meditate, get out of our head and into our heart and quiet our mind. Getting out of your head so you can also hear your heart and most clearly, hearing your heart most clearly and be able to unleash your kindest self. Okay. This also allows clarity to be seen between the light and the dark, right? Okay. As well as it helps you embrace the flow of life. So as things change, ebb and flow, right? As things ebb and flow, you need to move with the energies effectively. Okay, sorry. I even put my glasses on so I can see this better today. Okay. Release control. To release lack from your energy, you just have to surrender to God and release control to the universe. Let spirit drive. Let spirit drive. Humble yourself and recognize more that you can't see all things that spirit can, which we can turn this all over to spirit and say, okay, I co-create with you. I trust you. Please guide me where I need to go. Okay. Let your fears dissolve. Fear lets in a host of very unpleasant, hostile energies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, does it ever. And that feeds lack. Be real with yourself and accept your truths. See your reflections. Okay? See your reflections in others. What are reflections? Reflections simply are things that cause discomfort in your life that you don't like. If you see something you don't like in somebody else, it's because it's in you that needs to be healed. If anything is happening in your life that is creating any form of discomfort, that is a reflection of something within you that needs to be healed. Okay? So let your fears dissolve. Fear lets in a host of very unpleasant energies, feeding lack. Be real with yourself. Accept your truths. See your reflections. Heal your past wounds and allow emotions to flow. Okay? We must, my mentor always says, feel to heal. Okay? We have to feel to heal. That does not mean swim in those emotions and go into the past and sit in past wounds. Absolutely not. Don't do that. But feel how something made you feel that again. So then, so you can understand how if somebody made you feel super uncomfortable and now you can feel that emotion again in this moment, that you understand you don't do that to someone else. That's the learning process, right? So we feel it so we can heal it and move forward and learn the lessons. So we remember how that made us feel, and we don't want others to feel that same way, right? Okay. Clear your mind to release lack from our energy. Get out of your head. Be in the present moment. Otherwise, false timelines get created and things you don't want are called forward. And yeah, that sucks. That does. False timelines suck. I know all about this. I'm still working through getting myself back on a right path of the right place, because I have called forward some pretty gnarly, wrong, false timelines. Not recognizing what was happening. So that's why this video is so important for me to share with you, and what lack is, because it can really help. Had I asked these two questions 3 years ago, or even it doesn't even matter. Prior to this would have been helpful. So the moment that you find this information, it is a huge benefit. And I encourage you to watch these videos, save them, watch them again and again, make notes, write it down, because it matters and it will really help change if you allow it to, because this is a big deal. It really is a big deal. All right, so clearing your mind. Okay, anxiety. So anxiety builds over false situations, right? So we're thinking about something that hasn't even happened. It's not even real. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. But we get so worked up, it knocks us out of balance. It takes us out of the present moment and creates all kinds of havoc. It allows fear in that moment. Oh, stay back, buddy. It allows fear in, and again, it feeds lack, and then we feel sorry for ourselves, and it just spirals. Okay. Let's see, where did I got noisy dogs barking outside. I don't know if you can hear them, but that dog is going. He's going. He's very talkative. Okay. Oh yeah, and I need to mention, so I said, creates false timelines, ones that would have never happened, or that have not happened and wouldn't happen if you don't think them into existence. So the more, and as we allow for our emotions to get involved with it, that creates power into that thought, and that creation, and that pulls it, draws it towards you more and more and more. Release that emotion. Get rid of it. Recognize it for the lie that it is not real. And move forward, okay? Listen to your body and the warning signs. Listen to your body and the warning signs. Especially when energy needs cleared. Okay, so I talked about this in the first video. Can you feel your body? Can you feel the negative energy in your gut, in your abdomen? Maybe you feel it on your back or going up your neck and in your head. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it move around? Can you recognize when you have thought something or said something or did something that was outside of love and that energy came in? Feel your body will tell you. And it provides for these warning signs to tell you, you need to release this, okay? That's not comfortable. It's time for it to go. It's going to cause more problems if you don't let it go, right? Okay? So feel your body, talk to your body, listen to your body. Practice gratitude. This is one of the coolest things. This is really one of the most cool things, okay? So, we hear about gratitude all the time. But I'm going to put this to you simply, because that's what I needed, okay? So Spirit gave me exactly what I needed to understand how gratitude plays such a ginormous role in combating negativity and the shadow, right? And they said, and I'm going to read it. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is the kryptonite to lack. Opposing energies can't have, they are opposing energies. They are opposing energies. You can't have two of them at the same time. So choose to be grateful or choose lack. It's your choice either way, but you can't have both at the same time. So if you're feeling low and down, start being grateful. I don't care. Be grateful that you have be grateful that you have toenails. Be grateful that you have a pair of pants that fit you. Be grateful that the sun comes out every day, even if it's behind the clouds. Be grateful that you have a roof over your head if you do. Be grateful that you have a job, that you have food, whatever it is. Even if it's just the 12-12, even if it's just the basic essentials, find a way to gratitude and then allow that gratitude to grow. Allow it to grow. I am grateful that I'm listening to this dog have a voice right now. Find gratitude in every situation, regardless, even the negative. Find a way to gratitude in it. There is something that you can be grateful for. Find it. Flip the switch. It's there for you, okay? Then they said to detoxify. Release as often as needed and as quickly as possible. Okay? And forgive yourself and others from choices outside of love. Forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness is so important. You truly can't forgive others until you've forgiven yourself first. So you have to understand what role you have played in a situation, and to forgive yourself for that, to be able to forgive others for the parts that they have played. Let that sink in. It's big. And accepting ourselves for who we are and where we are in the moment and what we have done and why. That's where you start clearing your karma, and where growth becomes where growth comes from. Okay, and then through forgiveness, choosing differently by taking inspired action to remove any cloudy haze. Anything that's not love, let's get it out of here. Out with it. Out. And step into your power, which ultimately removes that light, takes back that light from the shadow. You can take back your own light. It's your light. Keep it. Keep your power. It's your power. 14:14. Okay? And shine so bright. Raise your vibration and let love shine brightly. As you raise your vibration, it gets harder and harder for the shadow and lack to take you down, right? So how do we remove lack from our energy? Raise your vibration. Find joy, love, kindness, generosity. Okay? Go deeper. Dig into the whys behind your actions, thoughts, things we say, things we do, right? Dig into the whys so you can heal, so you can learn. Learn about yourself. Why you do what you do. Why you do it. Okay? Why do you do what you do? Step up and lead. Okay? Step up and lead. Listen to your heart's nudges. Like this. This was not on my agenda tonight at all. These 2 videos were not on my agenda tonight. This was not what I thought I was doing. I was going to come have my conversation with Spirit like I do every evening at the end of my day. Meditate and, call it a day. It's been a long day. Nope. I followed my heart nudges. We're creating these videos. Whether they'll actually get uploaded tonight is a different story, but the video's created and they will get up at least by tomorrow. So within 24 hours, you'll be seeing me. Okay? Follow those heart nudges. Step up and lead. Seek out silver linings and help illuminate that helps illuminate the shadow. Okay, so again, when you're in situations that that's back to the stepping into your power. Find the silver lining. 1616. Wow, there's a lot of synchronicities here today. Okay, if any of these resonate with you, these numbers, look it up because it's meant for you. Okay, know your worth. Know your worth. This is big, 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 big. Without you standing in your power and knowing your worth, you give your power. You just leak it and ooze it all over for lack to just take, and bring you down into this murky, mucky, yuckiness. Know that you are worthy. And I want to read what they said. They said, this is big. No feeling less than, nor greater than. Okay? That's ego. All that is ego. Know you are worthy of God's love, your abundance, and connection, no matter what you've chosen before. No matter what you've chosen, know you are still worthy because you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You're choosing to choose different. You are trying to learn. You are growing. You are worthy of this. Choose to forgive yourself and learn from the experience instead of all the harmful choices like self-judgment, criticism, expectations, assumptions, etc. Right? Choose to love yourself. Assess the situation. Now we're just reiterating the question here. What are we talking about? How we get rid of lack from our energy. Now assess the situation. How do you feel about something, even on the surface, if it appears fine? Just start thinking about certain things. 1818. What are your belief systems? Where did they come from? How do you feel about it? Did it, religion? Was this something that was passed down from family member to family member, generation upon generation upon generation? Do you resonate with it still? Or do you go, I'm not sure that I truly believe everything that I'm being heard, that's being provided to me, or that that has been projected upon me from my family, that I've been taught is the truth. I'm not sure I believe all that. And I wonder, let me think about this. Let's dive into that. That's what they're asking. Assess the situation. Okay? Reflect on your priorities to reveal what needs to be seen. See your reflections. Okay, did we talk about that? Was it this video? Was it the last video I talked about reflections, right? Reflections. See your reflections and look into them look into them so your truths can be exposed, made clear to you. Your reflections are simply anything that frustrates you, that brings discomfort to your life that you see in others or in the world in general. Anything that feels bothersome to you. That is something within you to heal. It's not necessarily them. The world is your mirror, so it is showing you what you need to see so you can heal. Okay? Doesn't mean that they don't have it to heal too, but it's being shown to you, so you, because if you recognize it, that you're frustrated, okay, why? Look into the why. Let's heal that. All right. Okay. Well, we talked about this, but they mentioned it a second time. They said to lighten up, raise your vibration. This helps a host of problems disappear. So things can be seen more clearly. Okay? Keep your heart open. This is a big deal. And maybe you don't even know if it's closed, and sometimes we don't, right? I can sometimes feel when my heart is closing because it will hurt. Like, it literally physically hurts me. Like, I feel that. And I've asked God, I said, what is this? What's causing that? And they're like, you need to open your heart. I'm like, okay, focus on opening my heart. So they said, keep your heart open. That will, that helps to keep lack out and to release lack. Okay, keep your heart open. When you allow lack to close down your heart, you can't hear what you need to do next. Okay? Stand in your strength. Know just how powerful you are and what you're capable of. And this, there's two parts to this, okay? You need to believe in your good luck. Believe in your good luck. And that includes believing in you. And believing in your capabilities. Okay? What you know to be that you are capable of. Positive thinking will foster positive situations and abundance, right? So keep that in mind. So believe in your good luck. Call it forward. Okay? Work through your feelings. Understanding why you feel like you do can provide a wealth of valuable information and things to explore deeper. And lastly, but definitely not least, attend to those details. Okay? So as these things that are being shown to you, these reflections, dig into them, understand them, and then attend to those details and go deeper and deeper and deeper into each. Get more wise, more layers, more understanding till you get to the bottom. Okay? This is a big deal. Lack is a big deal. Lack holds us back. We can get by, but lack will hold us back. So let's get rid of it. If you have questions, comment. If I don't have the answer here, I will ask and get back to you. Okay? Let's do this together. I feel a new series coming on. I feel like this is what Spirit wants me to do. Lack is important, and getting more information about this and how we go forward on this journey together. It can't include lack. Okay? Again, lack is the opposite of love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking this out. This now was longer than the last one. Very important videos. Very important. From my heart to yours, I appreciate you. Thank you, Spirit. I am grateful to have done this. Let me know how I can help. Take care.